Hey, my friend! John Stojganayo here. So, do you sometimes ask yourself, or maybe you've heard, you got to have a vision, right? You got to have a vision to build a business online. You got to have a vision to build a business. You got to have a vision to lose weight. You got to have a vision to have a happy marriage. You got to have a vision to pay off your debt. All these things, you got to have a vision, right? Have you heard that before? Well, we're going to talk about that in a second. But first, my name is Jean-Serge Gagnon. I help you create digital courses so you can live your life on your terms. And one of the things that I just realized just recently, I'm not an expert. I haven't done my vision thing yet. I've actually worked a lot on it. I guess. I'm a kind of a logical person or a technical person, if you will. So whenever I learn something, I try to understand how it works. And I know that that's a terrible thing for lots of stuff that have to do with the law of attraction, trying to understand it. But I tell you, it serves me well, because once I actually figure out how it works, then I can teach other people who are like me that feel it important to understand how things work. Lots of times I'll ask questions to my community, to my friends. I'll say, well, why is this happening? Why is that happening? And they're just going to answer like, why do you need to know? Like, just don't worry about it and keep going and whatever, right? So it's kind of too bad, because, those people don't understand how people like me, who like to ask questions and like to understand things, why we care so much about understanding things. Anyways, so if you're wondering about your vision, you must have heard already before that you should have a goal, you should have a vision, and you're like, okay, well, what's your vision? Well, your vision is, your perfect day. So just think of your perfect day. How do you feel on that day? Describe it. Write it down on a piece of paper. Close your eyes and see it. And I have to tell you, and I know I'm going to insult some people out here, so just try to realize I'm not saying a way is better than another, but people who are less technical, less logical, more, say, emotional or practical, will have an easier time doing that. And I know this because when I close my eyes and I imagine something, it's like not natural to me to try to figure out how I feel, right? And somebody who has no trouble with that will not understand how it's possible, and will just keep telling you that all you got to do is just practice and practice and practice, and eventually it'll come, right? Well, I got to tell you, that's not true. Just don't feel bad if that's you. If you have trouble feeling things when you close your eyes and you think of something that happened to you 5 years ago, something that happened yesterday, something that happened, a month ago, whatever, and try to feel those feelings. Some people are in touch with their feelings, and it's like to them it's like super easy, right? But me and you, it's not, and it's okay that it's not. It's nothing wrong with that. And sometimes I feel like those who, I feel like I'm wrong. But so this week I've been listening to Sir Richard Branson's book, right? Business Stripped Bare. And in there he's talking about vision, he's talking about, the brand, he's talking about all these different things. And I've been talking to a friend about vision, about, figuring out what's blocking me, or why I'm not able to plan a vision, whatever. And last night I actually had a dream about something that, that bothers me about me. And in that dream I was telling other people about this thing that bothers me, and I was, some were laughing, some were whatever, and I was just trying to explain to them why it bothered me, right? And that really made me realize one thing. And this is a secret I'm talking about. In this post, I said there's a secret, one secret. There's probably more, but the one secret that I know will help you if you're having trouble like this. Think of things that bother you. Now, I'm not saying, of course, we say we should not focus on that, but think of things that bother you. And that's the reverse of that feeling that you want. So if you feel, if you feel overweight, if you feel you've lost energy, if you feel you're not able to sleep as good, if you feel you're not eating as good, and you're trying to avoid those things, those are perfect candidates to put in your vision. I want to, I want to weigh a certain amount. I want to feel like my weight is perfect. I want to, uh, sleep well. I want to have good sleeps instead of feeling, oh my God, I can never sleep. I never sleep enough, whatever. Think of the ideal. That becomes part of your vision. And, by doing this, by starting to think about those things, and think about them in the reverse, you can start to build your vision. And you can actually start to feel, when you close your eyes and you imagine your vision, you can start to feel the other stuff. And that's the secret. When they say you got to build your vision and you got to think of your perfect day, if you can't think of it, start with those things that are bothering you and imagine them not be there, then gone. How are you going to feel when those things that are bothering you are gone? Not enough money in the bank, can't pay the bills, working too many hours, not spending enough time with your spouse, screaming at your kids, whatever it is, the thing that bothers you that you don't want to be doing. Think of that as if it's not there, as if you don't have that problem. That'll start to build your vision. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you think somebody needs to hear this message, and please share, I'd really appreciate that. And don't forget, we're going to be doing a 5-day free 5-day challenge on how to create your very first course. And maybe that can be put in your vision. You have a course. All right, so don't forget, if you're interested in that, comment below, send me a message so I can put you on the waiting list so that you get notified as soon as we start. Have yourself a great day. We'll talk again tomorrow.